missions. We have conflict in Hehe. We're doing. Me and my buddies, we flipped a coin yesterday. If we were gonna fight for corporation or for anarchy, for corporate future of the system of Hehe, or anarchy in Hehe. So, well, it ended up on anarchy. So, and what we realized was basically you need to be a lot of people to help each other in this very, very, very tough conflict zone right here. It is, or it was yesterday anyway, close to impossible to survive for more than a few minutes without having to hightail it out of there and have like the whole the whole battlefield that is in here in this conflict zone on your butt. Anyway, my buddies don't seem to be awake yet, so I figured I would just get myself in here and take a look. I believe we set. Oh yeah, that's right. We gotta go in and set which faction we're fighting for. I can't do that now. I gotta get into the conflict zone, I guess. So I can pick maybe. Maybe I can change faction when it gets like too much. When one side is tipping over, maybe you could switch. I don't know. But I won't, because I'm not a, you know, I'm not a female reproductive organ. Oh, there's a lot of stuff in here. Okay, but so that's the first thing we gotta do now is we gotta choose faction, and we're with Camorra, because Federal Interstellar are they're for the corporation. So here we go. Oh shit! Yes, they are shooting this guy. I'm gonna take him. All my weapons. There we go. Chat out. Oh, all power to the weapons. There we go. Take this guy out. Make sure I don't fire on anything we're not supposed to fire on. There we go. Oh, do we have another chaff? No, chaff reloading. Oh, this is not good. They do like, oh, say 2-3 hits and you're shielded down. It's really, really dangerous. You gotta hightail out of here. Let's make it. Oh, this ship's so slow. I'm actually fighting in my ASP Explorer. Oh, this guy is zeroed in on me now, man. He is zeroed in on me, totally. He is just blasting until my shield is gone. That's what he's doing. And my allied ships are not helping me. I gotta get in here. There we go. Shield's offline. All power to the systems. Here, we gotta rebuild the shield. Oh god. So this is my only tactic for when I'm in this situation is to like find like friendlies who are around and let them take the fire for you, kind of, you know? Get in between. Get them to get in between you and whoever's shooting you. Here's this guy who's shooting me. He's probably still shooting me. He's coming for me. He's definitely still coming for me. He fucking hates me, man. Oh shit, I don't have any weapon power. This is not good. This is not good at all. Here we go. Here we go. Come on, buddy. It's a good thing he has a slow shot too. There we go. But his shield is so far from me down there, man. I wonder if he has shield self-aim, maybe. Okay, here we go, here we go. Here we go, his shields are gonna go down. Yes! Yes! Oh, shit. I don't know what just happened. Oh, canopy! Oh, that's fucked up. My buddy told me that when your canopy breaks, that can kind of happen at any point in time. No matter. Oh, okay, I got point defense. Wow! He told me. Uh-oh. Again. He's recharging. Yeah, I gotta get out of here, man. This is just too much. There we go. That was close. Anyway, yes, he told me that like your canopy can break. You can have a 99% hull integrity, then your canopy breaks, and your I mean this is ridiculous, and your life support kicks in, and you only have a few moments. Gotta get back to Rutherford Hub. Oh God, I suck. That's why I think, like, I don't know, because it's high intensity. Right now for the community missions this week, this is all that exists. Normally there are a couple of zones you could go to complete the community missions, but this time it is just one big conflict point, and it is intense, as you can see. And I feel like the other community missions have actually been way more forgiving, in the sense that there are more places to go and do them, and in a lot of these places there are allied ships that will zero in on helping you very quickly because you are, yeah, because they're friendlies, you know. But yeah, but so I think we destroyed like 4 pretty big ships yesterday before we said that we'll pick it up in the morning instead. But it was a lot of fun, but it was really difficult, and that was all we could do, 4 ships and then get out of there. Otherwise, when you're like bounty hunting, you could easily, I mean, you could pick off anywhere between 10 and 30 ships before you have to go into repair, especially when there's 3 of you. But so, yes. Anyway, if anybody's watching this, I doubt that you'll you'll want to continue, or you just want to, fast forward through this part, because yeah, doing these approaches to a base, I really don't, I don't get it. It's so slow and time consuming. Like, these two places are really close to each other, and you still have to, you know, snail your way forward. It's so slow. It takes so long to get to where you want to be. But here we go. 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 Ah, the canopy. But I never had that before, though. I never had it before that the canopy actually breaks at only 80% hull integrity. I mean, or I mean, at 20% lost, only 20% lost. I think that's very little. I've been out there fighting with like 20% hull integrity. The canopy is still full, and I do have 20-something minutes of life support, I think. What I don't have is a docking computer. I don't do that shit, man.
Lighting gear deployed.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Do you have authorization to be inside the docking bay? Remember, loitering is a violation.
There we go, line it up beautifully. A little bit faster, a little bit. Who needs a docking computer? Although they do play you lovely music when you
Touchdown. Engines disengaged. Welcome, Commander.
and you see there's not a lot to repair here, not a lot at all. However, I do feel like I am not making the same amount of damage on shields as I normally do when I have my 2 lasers mounted, my 2 beam lasers. I can have 2 big hard points, 2 big weapons on this aspect 4. And I can't decide which works best. I do seem to be able to do a lot of damage with these 2 multi-cannons that I have mounted now on my big hardpoint places right here. These multi-cannons, they do a lot of damage, they do, but I say more so when the shield is down. And I think that the issue many times is actually getting through the shield. So it makes so much more sense That way it makes so much more sense to use like a beam laser. But the distributor draw is super high, and the thermal load is, I don't know, it's beyond understanding for me with the thermal load. I think it shouldn't be such an issue with the thermal load, as long as you have power for your weapon, but that's not quite how it works though. And so I do get thermal overload very quickly using 4 beam lasers. Although 4 beam lasers is by far the most effective tool. And I put up videos of that on my YouTube channel. I did put up. We had like 6 hours of bounty hunting the other day, and I decimated shields over and over by having 4 beam lasers mounted. And then when you fire, it just goes down. There's just nothing they can do. However, I will overheat so quickly, and I need to like take a little break in my firing. And that's what I don't like. Beam lasers... No, not for scratch beam lasers. I have all weapons turreted, as you can see. They are on a turret, and a turret will fire 360 degrees on the X angle. It can fire sometimes more than 180 degrees on the Y angle there, you know. They are automatic targeting, you know, and they are really, really good to have. Continuous stream of automatic tracking fire, automatically tracking fire. It is so good, and you do so much damage, but having to take breaks, it just goes against the whole purpose of having a turret, I would say, and I think that's really annoying that it has to be that way. But I think I'm gonna do 1 each here, 1 big pulse laser. However, and I'm also pretty sure, 1 big beam laser, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna change one of these. I'm gonna do zigzag. So right side we got pulse laser here. So then I want, that's right side now, so then I want left side, we do a small multi-cannon here, just to even it out. There we go. Why do I got 2 of these things? That can't be necessary. Oh yeah, it can. Wait, I'll take that back. Maybe I'll do a gimbaled burst laser as well. Maybe. Burst laser is pretty good too. I try to mix it up as much as possible. Get 2 pulse lasers here. I think I'm gonna change one of those. Maybe they have a turreted. Yeah, maybe they do have a turreted pulse laser, burst laser. They don't. It's only gimbaled. When it's gimbaled, it's still good. It does have signature tracking assist and everything, but it is not as wide angle as a turret is. However, normally the damage and rate of fire, everything's very good, and you will be kind of looking at the ship you're firing upon anyway, and then they will auto track. I think I'm gonna have to do this. Put in the burst laser there. Yeah. Damage per second goes up. That's the thing. Power draw and thermal load goes up even more than with the beam laser, I would say, right? No. Okay, good. That would have been the only thing that could have made me change my mind. So power draw is 0.57 compared to this thing. 0.64. That's still more though. But the thermal load 0.3 versus 2.4. Yeah, that's way more. And plus, this isn't continuous fire. This is. That's what it says. It's a burst. It's like a. You know, you get it. You get my sound effects. They're pretty good, right? Anyway, mix it up. That's all I can say. You gotta have a good. The only thing I'm missing really is explosive. I don't do any explosive damage at the moment, but that's also because there are no really good weapons for that except for missiles. Like if you look at the bigger parts here, and I should really have something with 3, but I don't. Torpedoes, you get like 1 or 2 of them. They're pointless. They're very powerful, but they're pointless because you can take one ship, you can get help with one ship, and then you gotta go back and restock your ammo. That's stupid. Rail guns only on a fixed mount. You have to aim in the middle, but if you do, you can take like shields down. Same with plasma accelerators. If you do, you can take a shield down in like 1 or 2 hits, which is insane. But aiming is it's just sometimes it's easy, sometimes you're really close quarters with these guys and you're standing face to face, you could easily do that. But it exposes you a lot. And I think that when we're 3 people, what we do have, what we normally have set up lasts a longer time and everything, and we can really stay out there. But so explosives, you got mines, you got missiles, and you got torpedoes. Now missiles work. You need it on a 2 place like this, or preferably a 3 place. I don't have any of those. I don't have and they are fixed lock there, fixed mount. I get 18 missiles, and there's just not a lot that I could do with that. They do a lot of damage in one way, but you gotta make sure that the people you're fighting, they don't have point defense. There's so many of your missiles that are rendered, useless because they are built-in automatic defenses against missile attacks and stuff, so. Anyhoozle, fragment cannon is good, especially when you're close range, but then I think the cannon is even better, and the ammo lasted longer for me. But these are both kinetic, so might as well have a multi-cannon, which has easily the most ammo that does the most damage per bullet. And if you have 4 multi-cannons, it really is a barrage of kinetic damage. It does do a lot of good. However, my takeaway has been that mixing it up as much as possible does the absolute most damage to the shields anyway. I think it seems a bit weird and a bit random for when and how we make a large amount of hull damage. We don't always do that. And when I say we, I mean me and my buddies that are playing this. And I can't really speak for their, what their experience has been like that, but... Line up, here we go. Star Wars! Oh yeah. Just made it before the Death Star exploded. You gotta do that, or it's not fun. Where are we going? Up here.
You are clear of the station. FSB out.
Boosted. No more mass lock. Here we go. Okay, so I'm gonna try to be a little bit more strategic this time. I'm gonna try to find some friendlies. Once I found some friendlies, I'm gonna try to join in their formation, and I'm gonna try to fly slow and easy. Fly, I say, but whatever. This counts as flying. There's no air. I don't know. Really, the technicalities of flying. Flying a spaceship. Well, piloting anyway. That would be better. That's a good verb. Piloting. I'm gonna have to pilot this spaceship. Way more strategical than I have been so far. Gotta check my fire groups. Chaff launcher, yeah, it's good. All weapons. Hey, what's the idea here anyway? Wait, what? Yeah, I gotta go through this. I wish there was a way to fast clear this stuff out. Here we go. The good thing is that you just get in there, you don't choose a faction, nobody shoots at you. However, as soon as you do shoot at someone, the corresponding faction will shoot back at you. You will get a lot of ships that turn against you as soon as you fire upon one ship. Whoever they belong to, I guess, but we never picked our side, obviously. But then, what you won't have is you won't be allied with another faction that can help you, so That's kind of counterproductive, you know.
Under attack.
Hey, hey! Oh shit, I have actually maybe picked a faction again already, did I? No, I did not choose faction. I'm gonna park myself outside. Don't know why I was under attack. Here we go. Turn around here. That's a mighty space war going on right there. Who wants to get in the middle of that? Hey, 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 hey. No, no engines. There we go. Okay, so fire groups. We gotta be ready. All weapons. And this makes no sense now that I switched the weapons up, and I don't know if it ever did, so I'm gonna, like, take this out. Because I don't know what happened here. It seems like some are missing. I never had it like this. Anyway, then we do both the big two weapons, there we go. And then we do all the small weapons, right? Yes, that makes sense. Is there a reason for anything else? Then only multi-cannons. And then... Hey, shit, you're a multi-cannon. You're not a multi-cannon, what the fuck am I doing? And then all the lasers. It's already divided by group, projectile and beam, and I thought I could... There we go. That should be cool. But I normally just fire with all the weapons anyway. Which is this one, okay. Shit, I gotta back up and I gotta find some buddies I can join. I'm gonna try to do this. Now, I can be very honest with that. I have no idea what I'm doing. Oh shit. They are winning, man. There are not a lot of allies for me here, man. No, but I really don't have a good idea of how to think here, you know? Looks like there's a war going on over here. There's wars going on everywhere, but I need more allied ships. I can't... Like, that's... I mean, I should be helping that guy because it's 1 green against 5 red, but what the hell can I do, kind of? Whereas over here, it seems to be 2 red against 2 green, and now 1 green. Here we go. Federal Navy ship. He is taking damage. I am moving in. Come on, once more. All power to the weapons. 1 more boost should do it. Maybe 1 more, just in case. No, it's fine. I'm within 2 kilometers.
Target shield online.
Ah, just when his shield's been online, so good. I'm gonna help my buddy out. Come on, buddy, and I need you to help me as well.
Under attack.
I thought I was flying into a planet there. Thermal overload. Oh, he does have shield cell banks. This is not good. I'm gonna see if I can zoom in on his shield cell banks. Ah, God, now change group sub-targets. Come on, shield cell bank, there we go. Go back to this group. This group? Where is it? Here we go. He is coming in. I don't know where his shield cell bank is located. It is going to be hard to hit what you want to hit. There we go. Pull some chaffs out there so he can't track me. Not hitting his shield cell banks, that is for sure. And my burst laser was just firing into empty space there. And now it seems like I'm not getting any help. It seems like my allies just left me. And here we go. Now the fun begins. His shield will not go down because he has shield cell banks. He does not have to worry. Whoa. Gotta go around. I'm trying to end up on his belly. Ah, did not do a good job. Kind of. That is not his belly. His belly is on the other side, and also he does have weapons. So this guy is like... There we go. Come getting this guy. Ah. F you, mother effer. Those are more chaps. Start backing up here. Oh no, now he's gonna have to get me. Alright, coming missile. Come on, point defense. I need point defense here. Whoa. I don't like it when my, oh shit. You see now I have 5 ships attacking me. This is what I don't like about this game, is that, like, these guys are in the middle of a war, and he had 2 green guys who was just shooting at him. Oh, I'm gonna die. This is just what it is right now. Goodbye, cruel world! Turn off the game! Turn off the game! Fuck! So that's what happened. And now that happened, and now I am out 2.5 million probably. 2.1. Fuck. I can live with that. I just wanted to try that by myself, see how impossible it was. I don't have a good idea of how to perform this kind of space battle, and this is a big issue that we had before, that like there can be 3 or 4 ships engaged against one ship, and then you come, and because you're a real player and they are NPCs, you know, the AI just focuses all attention on you and doesn't care about all the others shooting it, and I just don't like that. It should be whoever's shooting the most, whoever did the most damage, he is your biggest threat. Why does that change as soon as I come in just because I'm a real player playing against, you know, AI? Yeah, that sucks. But however, this is all-out space war. This is so much fun. I think it's great. The 2 previous community missions that I have been a part of have been based on bounty hunting, which is very different. You go into resource extraction points, or maybe you're looking at nav beacons and things like this, and you just start scanning all the ships that are around you, and there's a lot of pirating going on at the resource extraction points, so that makes them ideal for bounty hunting. But then it will be at most 3 ships against you. They will be 3 people in a wing. We've never seen a 4-people wing so far. When I say we, I mean me and my friend group playing this, which makes the whole thing a lot easier. And if you do have allied ships, they will hustle in to help you, because they all want a part of that bounty, I guess. Or whatever the reason, they will still help you. But here, it is just so intense. It is it's like major warfare. And you need to be on your toes, and you need to know what you're doing, and you need to have, like, yeah, a ship that can take it. And I mean, I reinforced my ship. I bought the biggest shield. I did not go see my engineer to make that shield even better. And I also every empty slot I have is module and hull reinforcement. So I do have a 1500 hull integrity, and they ate through that so quickly. So quickly, like, you are chanceless. You have nothing to put against this onslaught of lasers and missiles coming at you from 5 ships at the same time. I can't see how that's possible. So I can only imagine that if you're doing this by yourself, you have a big ship with an even bigger shield and even more weapons and even more automatic defense turrets and stuff like this, you know. And also you have like an automatic field repair unit probably, where your modules get broken, because that happens as soon as your shield goes down. Modules break and you can't fire your weapons, and you need to be able to repair them. And if you don't have an automatic repair module, like field repair, whatever it was called, the only thing you can do is like a reboot repair thing, which is in your functions menu. Or yeah, you go down here and you do reboot repair and everything just stops. Can I do this now? No, too bad. Could have seen how it looks. But that normally doesn't fix your modules. Very rarely does it actually work, but it does sometimes. So it's interesting. Yes, but so I am then in the process of trying to get my friends to wake up and join me in this battle, because I do need backup, and they will too. They can't do this by themselves. And I don't think that we can be 2 people. I think we need to be at least 3 people. Hopefully we'll be 4. But I guess that is it for this time. This was a very quick one, but, you know, wonderful is quick, we say in Sweden. Or, you know, some people do, anyway. So, yeah, so let's just see what that is. Let's just see how that looks, and I'll be back as soon as I know if they're online or not. If you were watching, thank you very much. If you didn't watch, then you know, f you. Obviously, you know who do you think you are? I mean, come on, watch me. Didn't you see how amazing that was? I just went out there and I died. That was pretty cool. No, it wasn't. And I'm very sorry for that, that it couldn't be cooler. But you guys enjoy yourself and, you know, fucking, you know, fucking have fun. You know, be good out there, be nice to each other. I'm gonna go check on my friends. See you very soon again. Bye bye.